Hey everyone, welcome. If you're a fan of 90 Day Fiancé, you know the show is full of twists, turns, and international romances that often end in heartbreak. But today, we're uncovering what might be one of the most jaw-dropping betrayals in the franchise's history. I'm talking about Adnan Abdel Fattah and Tigerlily Taylor. 90 Day Fiancé star Adnan Abdel Fattah and his wife Tigerlily Taylor recently sold their house for $1.6 million. However, after the sale, Tigerlily Taylor cunningly stole the entire amount and fled with her secret lover Zach. Tigerlily Taylor has been secretly in a romantic relationship with Zach for the past 2 years. Who is Zach? Later, Tigerlily Taylor divorced Adnan Abdel Fattah and officially married Zach. We have got all the details. In this video, we're breaking it all down. From the fairy tale beginning on 90 Day Fiancé to the secret affair, the theft, the escape, and the aftermath that's still unfolding. Stick around because we're going hour by hour, reveal by reveal with timelines, exclusive insights, and what this means for Adnan's future. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Let's jump in. Let's start at the beginning, because to understand the betrayal, you need to know just how picture-perfect this couple seemed. Adnan Abdel Fattah, a 23-year-old Jordanian model with chiseled features and a charismatic smile, first captured hearts on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days. Born and raised in Amman, Jordan, Adnan came from a conservative Muslim family. He was young, ambitious, and had dreams of building a life beyond his homeland. Modeling gigs had given him a taste of fame, but it was his online connection with Tigerlily Taylor that changed everything. Tigerlily, a 41-year-old entrepreneur from Texas, was the ultimate independent woman. Divorced from her ex-husband Darren after a tumultuous marriage that dragged on for years, she was a mother of 2, running successful businesses in beauty and wellness. Her Instagram was filled with empowering posts about self-love, spirituality, and manifesting your dreams. Fans loved her for her confidence. She wasn't afraid to show her vulnerabilities, like the pain of her past divorce or her desire for true love. They met on Instagram in early 2023. Adnan slid into her DMs with a simple compliment on one of her posts about personal growth. What started as casual chats quickly turned into daily video calls. Tigerlily was drawn to Adnan's maturity despite the 18-year age gap. "He made me feel seen," she said in one of their on-show interviews. Adnan, meanwhile, was enchanted by her strength and beauty. "She's like a queen," he gushed. Their story aired in season 7 of Before the 90 Days, and it was electric. Tigerlily flew to Jordan after just 4 months of online dating. They met in person for the first time at the airport, and within hours, yes, hours, Adnan proposed a traditional Muslim wedding. Surrounded by 300 guests in a lavish ceremony in Amman, they tied the knot in September 2023. Viewers were hooked. The cultural clashes, the passion, the drama. Adnan's family welcomed her warmly, but there were hints of tension. His expectations for her to adopt more conservative ways, her pushback on independence. Post-wedding, they navigated the K-1 visa process. By mid-2024, Adnan moved to the US, settling in Texas with Tigerlily. They announced her pregnancy in December 2024, welcoming their son, Zayn 11, in early 2025. Social media showed a blissful life. Family photos, Adnan starting a construction business called 11A Agency, Tigerlily promoting her brands. But behind the filters, cracks were forming. Adnan struggled with American culture, the food, the freedom, the lack of structure. Tigerlily felt constricted, as she confided to friends. Publicly, they addressed rumors. Tigerlily clapped back at claims Adnan was hiding secrets or that she hadn't fully divorced her ex. "It's ridiculous," she posted on Instagram in July 2025. Little did fans know, those secrets were just the tip of the iceberg. Their relationship had red flags from the start. Adnan's controlling tendencies, like insisting on no premarital intimacy or pushing for her conversion to Islam, clashed with Tigerlily's free spirit. In one episode, He smoked around her while pregnant, sparking outrage. Fans debated online. Was Adnan too young? Was Tigerlily rushing in? But they powered through, appearing on Happily Ever After, Season 9, where family confrontations highlighted the age gap and cultural differences. By mid-2025, they seemed solid. Adnan shared rare photos of baby Zayn. Tigerlily defended their love against trolls. They even hinted at expanding their family. But as we'll see, this was all a facade. Tigerlily was harboring a massive secret, one that would destroy everything. Fast forward to early 2025. The cameras had stopped rolling on their Happily Ever After storyline, but real life was just heating up. Adnan and Tigerlily had settled into a sprawling Texas home, a modern mansion with 5 bedrooms, a pool, and stunning views. Valued at around $1.2 million when they bought it in late 2024, it symbolized their new beginning. Adnan poured his energy into his construction company, while Tigerlily balanced motherhood, her businesses, and humanitarian work. But insiders say the honeymoon phase faded fast. Adnan, accustomed to Jordanian traditions, felt isolated in America. He missed his family, the food, the community, a close friend revealed in an anonymous interview. Tigerlily, meanwhile, chafed under his expectations. She had resisted full conversion to Islam, leading to heated arguments. In March 2025, cryptic Instagram posts fueled split rumors. Tigerlily deleted photos, disabled comments. Adnan updated his bio to something vague about finding peace. They reconciled publicly, but privately, Tigerlily was seeking solace elsewhere. Enter Zach, the Australian mystery man, who would change everything. Zach, 38, is a Sydney-based fitness trainer and entrepreneur with a rugged charm and a love for adventure. Born in Melbourne, he moved to Sydney for work, building a successful online coaching business. Tall, tattooed with a surfer vibe, Zach was everything Adnan wasn't. Laid back, non-traditional, and fiercely independent. How did they meet? It traces back to 2023, right around when Tigerlily was chatting with Adnan. Zach followed her on Instagram after seeing her wellness posts. Their DMs started innocently, fitness tips, life advice. But by mid-2023, as Tigerlily prepared for her Jordan trip, the conversations turned flirty. "You're the kind of woman who deserves the world," Zach messaged her once, per leaked screenshots that surfaced later. Tigerlily kept it secret, even as she married Adnan. Why? Friends say she was testing the waters, unsure about Adnan's controlling nature. The affair went physical in late 2023 during a business trip to Australia that Tigerlily claimed was for her brand. She met Zach in Sydney, and sparks flew. Over the next 2 years, they maintained a long-distance romance. Secret calls, encrypted apps, clandestine meetups disguised as work travel. By 2025, with baby Zayn in the picture, Tigerlily was torn. Adnan doted on their son, but clashed with her over parenting. He wanted traditional roles. She wanted equality. Zach offered escape, promises of a life in Australia, no cultural pressures, just passion. "He made me feel alive again," Tigerlily allegedly confided to a friend. Tensions peaked in May 2025. Adnan discovered suspicious texts but dismissed them as old friends. Tigerlily played it cool, but she was planning her exit. The house became a battleground. Arguments over money, Adnan's business struggles, Tigerlily's late nights at the office. Fans noticed the strain in TikTok updates. Tigerlily looking distant, Adnan forcing smiles. Then came the house sale, the catalyst for the betrayal. In June 2025, they listed their Texas mansion. Why? Adnan wanted to move closer to family in Jordan or start fresh. Tigerlily agreed, but with ulterior motives. The sale closed in July 2025 for $1.6 million, a profit thanks to renovations Adnan's company handled. The money hit their joint account on July 15th. What happened next? Pure devastation. Let's zoom in on that fateful house sale, because this is where the story takes a dark turn. The property was a gem, 4,500 square feet, custom kitchen, home gym, and a backyard oasis perfect for family barbecues. Bought for $1.2 million in November 2024, right after Adnan's visa approval. It was meant to be their forever home. Adnan invested sweat equity, using his 11-year agency to add luxury touches like marble countertops and smart home tech. By spring 2025, cracks in the marriage mirrored cracks in their life. Adnan pushed for a move, perhaps to a bigger place for their growing family or even back to Jordan part-time. Tigerlily, secretly plotting with Zach, saw an opportunity. "Selling the house will give us a fresh start," she told Adnan, according to court documents later filed. They listed it in June 2025 with a high-end realtor. Marketing highlighted the celebrity-owned angle, drawing quick interest. Bids poured in, and by early July, a buyer, a tech executive relocating to Texas, offered $1.6 million. Closing happened swiftly on July 15, 2025. The proceeds, $1.6 million wired to their joint bank account at Chase Bank. Adnan was ecstatic. "This is for our future, for Zayn," he posted on Instagram, sharing a photo of the empty house with a heartfelt caption about new beginnings. Tigerlily liked the post, but didn't comment, a red flag in hindsight. Behind the scenes, Tigerlily was orchestrating the heist. She had access to the account as the primary holder. On July 16th, while Adnan was at a business meeting, she transferred the full amount to an offshore account in the Cayman Islands, a move she planned with Zach's help. Zach, with his business savvy, had connections to financial advisors who specialized in discreet transfers. How did she pull it off without alerts? Insiders say she used a series of small transfers first to test the waters, then the big one during a bank holiday window. Adnan didn't notice immediately. He trusted her completely. By July 17th, Tigerlily packed a bag, left Zayn with a nanny, claiming a quick errand, and boarded a flight to Los Angeles, then connected to Sydney. Adnan returned home to an empty house and a note. "I'm sorry, but I can't do this anymore. The money is for a new life." Panic set in. He checked the account. Zero balance. Calls to Tigerlily went unanswered. He contacted police, but international theft complicates things. The FBI got involved due to the amount, labeling it wire fraud. This wasn't impulsive. Tigerlily had been withdrawing small sums for months to fund her trips to Zach. The house sale was the grand finale. Adnan was left broke, heartbroken, and humiliated. Now, the heart of the scandal, the affair that shattered it all. Zach isn't just any guy. He's a charismatic Australian with a backstory that made him irresistible to Tigerlily. Born Zachary Harlan in 1987 in Melbourne, Zach grew up in a middle-class family, excelling in sports. He moved to Sydney in his 20s, building a fitness empire, online programs, personal training for celebs, even a line of supplements. Zach's social media painted him as the ultimate bachelor, beach workouts, adventure travel, motivational quotes. But he had a hidden side, a string of high-profile romances, including a brief fling with an Australian influencer in 2022. Single when he met Tigerlily, he was drawn to her exotic American vibe. Their affair began innocently in summer 2023. Tigerlily, stressed about her upcoming Jordan trip, vented to Zach about her doubts with Adnan. "You're too vibrant for someone who wants to dim your light," Zach replied. Flirty emojis turned to late-night calls. By September 2023, the month of her wedding to Adnan, they had their first virtual date. Physical meetings started in November 2023. Tigerlily flew to Sydney under the guise of a wellness retreat. They spent a week in a luxury Airbnb. Dinners at harborside restaurants, walks on Bondi Beach, passionate nights. It felt like fate, Zach later told a friend. Over 2 years, they met 12 times. Key rendezvous. February 2024, Zach visited Texas during Tigerlily's business conference. They holed up in a Dallas hotel. June 2024, a romantic getaway to Bali. where Zach proposed keeping their love secret until she could leave Adnan. October 2024. Sydney again. Right after Tigerlily's pregnancy announcement, she confided her fears about the baby complicating things. March 2025. Post-birth, Tigerlily snuck away to Australia, leaving Zayn with Adnan. This trip solidified her decision to flee. They used apps like Signal for encrypted chats, burner phones for calls. Zach sent gifts, jewelry hidden as business samples, flowers with coded messages. Tigerlily reciprocated with lavish transfers, small at first, totaling over $200,000 by mid-2025. Why Zach? He offered freedom. No religious pressures, no age gap drama. With Zach, I can be myself. Tigerlily allegedly said. Adnan's secrets, like rumors of flirting with castmates, gave her justification. But was it love or escape? Critics say Tigerlily used Zach as a lifeline from a marriage she regretted. The affair leaked in August 2025 via anonymous Reddit posts with screenshots. Fans connected dots. Tigerlily's trips, Zach's vague posts about My American Queen. The truth exploded. July 17, 2025. The day everything unraveled, Adnan wakes up to an empty bed. Tigerlily's note is cryptic. I need space. The money is safe, for now. He assumes a fight. But when the bank app shows $0, reality hits. Tigerlily's plan was meticulous. After the transfer, she drove to Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, abandoning her car in long-term parking. Flight logs show she boarded American Airlines to LAX, then Qantas to Sydney. Zach met her at the airport with open arms. The $1.6 million? Routed through Cayman accounts to an Australian bank under Zach's business name. Experts say it's laundered via investments in Zach's fitness brand, new gyms, online courses. Tigerlily claimed it as her share from the marriage, but legally, it's theft since the account was joint. Adnan's reaction? Devastation. He called family in Jordan, who urged him to fight. On July 20th, he filed police reports in Texas. Grand theft, fraud. The case went international. Interpol alerts, FBI involvement. But Australia extradition is tricky without ironclad proof. Tigerlily went dark on social media. Zach posted vaguely about new chapters. They holed up in Zach's Sydney penthouse. Ocean views, gym, privacy. Friends say Tigerlily regretted leaving Zayn, but planned to fight for custody later. Public outcry was massive. 90-day fans flooded forums. How could she steal from her husband? Adnan's emotional Instagram live on July 25th went viral. Tears, pleas for justice. She took everything. My heart, my home, my future. Legal battles ensued. Adnan sued for divorce on grounds of abandonment, seeking the money back. Tigerlily countered from Australia, claiming emotional abuse. The theft probe continues, with wire fraud charges pending. This flight wasn't just physical, it was a total reinvention. Tigerlily dyed her hair, started a new wellness blog under a pseudonym. Zach supported her, but whispers of strain emerged. Was the money enough? Was the guilt too much? By August 2025, today, as we speak, the dust is settling, but the wounds are fresh. Tigerlily filed for divorce from Adnan on July 30th, citing irreconcilable differences. Served via international mail. Adnan signed off in Texas court on August 5th. No contest. He wanted it over. Custody of Zayn. Tigerlily relinquished primary to Adnan, with visitation rights. Heartbreaking, but sources say she feared losing in a U.S. court. Then, the shocker. On August 7th, Tigerlily and Zach married in a private Sydney ceremony. Beachside, intimate, with 20 guests, mostly Zach's family. Photos leaked. Tigerlily in a white sundress, Zach in linen. Rings exchanged under the Australian sun. Finally free, she captioned a subtle post. Adnan's response? Silence at first, then a statement. I wish her well, but justice will come. He's rebuilding, living with friends, focusing on his business, raising Zayn. Fans rallied. starting GoFundMe campaigns that raised $150,000. Tigerlily and Zach's life now. Blissful on the surface, travels to the Great Barrier Reef, business expansions. But cracks show. Zach's exes claim he's opportunistic, and Tigerlily faces backlash for abandoning her son. Legal woes loom. U.S. authorities push for extradition. Australian courts review the money trail. This saga raises questions. Was Tigerlily a victim of a bad marriage, or a calculated thief? Adnan a controlling husband or innocent dupe?